Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. Except I guess it should be welcome to another edition of I've Already Let the Chickens Out with Jim. But I just wanted to give you a quick message this morning about spending less time worrying and more time doing. You know, one of the things I've noticed with everything that's been going on in our lives over the last few weeks is that I actually have been getting quite a lot of things done in a much shorter period of time. And I wondered to myself how this was possible. And I really started thinking about what I've been doing lately as opposed to previously. And one of the things that I've been doing is worrying a lot less about the stuff I have to get done and just getting it done. In other words, back to the basics of just make a list and bust it out. Because I think when we have something we need to do, we can often spend more time worrying about what we have to do instead of just doing it. In other words, if something is going to take 15 or 30 or 60 minutes to get done, we might spend 15, 20, 30, 60 minutes or more worrying about that 15, 20, 30, 60 minute job and still not have it done. So what I would just tell you is if there's stuff you got to get done, make a list and then just dive right in. And one of the things that people will tell you is, oh, do the hardest thing first. I don't agree with that. I think what you should do is make a list, and then life, at least for me, is all about momentum. And so if I need to get something done, we're walking down to the dock, by the way. When I need to get something done or I need to get a bunch of stuff done, once I get going, I tend to keep going. So I'll make the list and I'll pick the thing that I can get done the fastest, super quick. And then that's like my warm up from working out. So if there's something you got to get done, then just make a list of all the steps and then just start busting them out. Another thing that I have learned, and this is kind of messing with myself, and we're about to see what low tide looks like. Another thing I've found over the last few weeks is that if there's something I need to do, it's low tide. If there's something I need to do that is, I don't know, it's just bugging me, or I'm thinking it's going to be really hard, what I'll do is I'll find something else that I need to get done that's even harder, that I want to do less, and put that on the list. And all of a sudden I can use that contrast of the thing that's super hard with the thing that I need to get done. And it tricks my mind into thinking, ooh, I don't want to do that, so I'll do this instead. So all of a sudden the thing that I didn't want to do turns into the thing that I want to do instead of the thing I don't want to do. So anyway, just a couple of thoughts, some things that I've just been thinking about as we let the chickens out, and then I guess we turned this into walking down to the dock with Jim. So I would just encourage you guys, number one, if there's something that's bugging you, you know, whatever I just said, just bust it out and worry less about doing it than just getting it done. And another quick example, I had to get a script done this morning, and I only had about an hour to get it done, to finish it. So I just took the hour to get it done. In other words, instead of sitting around worrying about it for an hour, I just did it. So you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.